Hello friends, beautiful beginnings. Welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I'm going to thank God for blessing me with this day, allowing me the strength to come on and speak to you all. Today I'm going to speak about the happiness with grieving. Alright, so in March 19th of 2023, me and my husband will be renewing our vows. We chose to do this because the first year of our marriage, 9 months in, we just really had devastation. And that was a happy part in our life, so we wanted to revisit it. But the grief and the happiness is something that I'm learning each day that I have to take additional steps. I have to pray harder. I have to be more specific in my prayer to God. So yesterday I had to go to the venue where the ceremony is going to be held. Very small, quiet, romantic type of setting. So I was speaking to the lady. First of all, I want to thank God because she had orange fingernail polish on. Then we're talking, and I'm letting her know why. She said she's been in the business for 31 years. She's never heard of anyone remarrying after 2 years. So I let her know the situation, and she just was like, oh, wow. I'm so, apologetic of you having to go through that. You and your family, you and your husband. This is going to be wonderful. I'm going to help you. No worries. And I'm sitting there, and I'm speaking to her, and I have everything basically organized to where I can answer the questions. So I'm answering the questions, and she says, wow, you are very on track to what you want to do. And I said, thank you. I said, my only dilemma is the cake, and I did the wedding dress, but I'm used to being able to call my mother to speak to her, to get advice, guidance, and I had to do it by myself with God. Make sure I put that in there. But I did it, okay, and I'm speaking to her, and I was finna get emotional when I was speaking about my mother not being there to help me get the cake and the wedding dress. And I'm already thinking about the day getting dressed and her not being in there. So I didn't cry though. I pulled it back together. I instantly said, whew, deep breath, exhale, God help me, and I continued. I'm saying this to say it was in such a happy moment because the joy and the feeling when I think of my husband and the happiness that he brings me and how he completes my life is just amazing. Like, I never thought I could be blessed this way with such a great person to be my partner, my spouse. But when I was talking, I instantly was like, wow, this is my reality. Now, once again, that's the grieving, but I'm happy. So when I left the venue, I did not break down in the car, thank God. I instantly felt proud of myself. I was so proud and thankful that I had done it. I completed it. And instead of me being able to call my mom when I got done, I just prayed and I called my husband and I went on with the day. I never thought that I would be able to do that. I always felt like I needed my mother for all the guidance in my life. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't, I do. But her physical being not being here, I was able to accomplish something that meant so much to her, see me joyous and go through. Grieving will make you feel like you have this constant worry that you have to constantly do. And being happy makes you want to live in the moment. So combining the two and accepting the grief, living life and being happy, it is most definitely capable of doing. I am not like saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. I love God. It guides my life every day. I am learning to take the guidance that God gives me and let it be power and allow me to have strength to live life. Allow me to find passion in things that I lost all passion for. I am learning that it's really something that can occur. When you pray to God, you realize that I don't have to feel guilty because I want to be happy. What I did yesterday was something that should be joyous. It should be celebrated. That's a big accomplishment. And to not do that because I can't physically speak to my mother is not what I feel is accepting the grief. I feel I'm supposed to pray at that moment and in accepting my grief from my healing perspective, instantly say, Mom, I did it. Thank you. Because she's my angel. She's watching. She sees it. God's here. He knows. So I'm taking it that way. And I'm going to conquer more things in life that I have ever even thought I could accomplish or even thought would be something that my heart desired. When I'm learning that the grief and the understanding of it and being happy, I'm learning that I feel more passionate when I could do something positive. I feel more love and I feel happy inside when I can do something that's helping someone else, when I can do something that shows it's going to be okay, when I can show someone that life is hard, grief is, whew, but being able to breathe and talk and see and speak and realize, whew, what quality of life do I want to have? I want it to be rich, not in money, in love, in life, in people around me, in the things I do. It makes me feel so good. So I can handle it. I will renew my vows. I will take these steps. I will start school. I will get this degree. I did start my business. I will continue to make my mother's name prominent in my life in the most positive way possible. And from my healing perspective, putting it in that perspective makes it so much more bearable. And I thank God for it. I just wanted to come on and share. This is the start of, like I said, a new year, but each day is a day that you can start new. And I want to thank God for guiding me in these steps. I want to thank God for giving me this strength. I want to thank God for allowing me to speak to someone, and I pray touch them enough to say, you know what, let me just give myself one chance. Maybe it's just a week to see how positive I can be. And in that week, who's to say you might do certain things that make you so proud of yourself that the next week you want to do it again. It's just one day at a time. So in that sense, give yourself a chance at life after. It is worth living. It is all right to grieve and accept it and live and be happy. I am constantly learning, and I will constantly pray that God continues to heal my heart in the sense of me being able to live life and be happy. The pain that I feel when it comes to my mother, that'll never go away because, I mean, let's be honest. But the healing, I mean, as far as healing me enough to live life and be passionate and happy and not just in it because it's what I have to do. Thank you all for listening. God bless. Until next time.